to our winner of a brand new vehicle at the Lucky Wheel.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another podium vehicle video. This week we have the Overflod Tyrant. It's an interesting vehicle. It's got some interesting quirks and features. To start off, it is very large. It's a very large vehicle. Its performance isn't that good, even fully upgraded. I do have a fully upgraded one sitting out in the casino parking lot. It is actually just the opposite of this one. It is black. Yeah, it is stock, or it is upgraded in multiple ways, not just performance, like the engine and stuff. I think it is actually, I think it's got a different spoiler than stock. It's got, like, the skirts, and yeah, it's pretty upgraded. But as you can see, it's a very large, long vehicle. That diffuser sticks way out and way down. It's wow. It's very bright because it's white, this one specifically, with the lights. The wheels are stock, but they are colored, it looks like, so that's pretty good from Rockstar. Alright, the Tyrant is primarily based on the Apollo Aero with elements from the Apollo Intensa Emotion. Both of those cars are very large, so I mean, the proportions of this one, a lot of people say this car is weird because it's weirdly sized, but it's based on a car that's, like, it's actually that big, so I don't know. I've always said, yeah, sure, it's a little big, but, like, the actual car is a little big too, so. The front bumper is very similar to the Taipan, and it resembles that of a 2017 Ford GT. You can kind of see that with, like, the splitter and, like, that front carbon fiber piece right there. That's pretty much all there is to this vehicle. It's not too much. It's pretty good. So because I have the Tyrant out in the parking lot, we're gonna take that. Or I have the upgraded one out in the parking lot. We're gonna take that down to LSIA. And then the LSC is right there, so I'll take it in, show you what I got on that, and then I'll send that one. Both of them are kept in that nightclub area, so the one that I have parked outside I keep in this garage because it's upgraded. I would put the white one in here, but then I realized that the black one's upgraded, so I left that one in this garage, and I'm putting the white one. Well, you saw it just then. I put the white one in the nightclub garage. I did have to move a couple of vehicles to accommodate that, but anyways, we'll head down to LSIA, and we'll get this show on the road. Okay, here we are, LSIA. Unfortunately, it is a little dark, but that just means we can get the high beams, see what they look like, so I guess it's not too bad. Let's open it up. Do all. Alright, so it does have gull wing doors. You can't see the engine bay, unfortunately, but we do have the trunk up here. A little bit of trunk space. Nice interior. Alright. Okay, so I'll hop in here, get the startup. Remember, this is not stock. This one is upgraded. There you go. Let's do that. It does have turbos. You can hear those. Let's see. There's your regular headlights. These are xenon. Oh, that is actually... Okay, that's your regular headlight. and then there's your high beams. So the regular one, it just has that strip, that LED strip, and then the high beams got that little triangle piece underneath. So there's your brake, your reverse brake light thing. You also have tail lights up there. They just get a little brighter, it looks like. Reverse fog light down there. Alright. Interior. It's alright. Can't really see the dash that well. It's a little blurry even close up. But I think we can manage. No rear visibility by the looks of things. Unless it's just that dark with the tint. Alright, so from right here we will get our acceleration. So it looks like it goes up by 20, so 0, 20, 40, 60, 100, 120, 140 I assume, and so on. Or maybe that's that one. The top one looks like 120. I don't know. It's honestly, even getting really close, it just looks like a bunch of lines and squares. So I don't know, but I'm gonna assume that it goes up by 20. So then the top one would be 120. So let's see our top speed and acceleration starting now. Not starting then. Starting now. Very high RPMs. Alright, well there's 120. There's 140. Is it really that fast? Unless the speedometer is just a little broken. That could be a possibility. I don't think I've ever seen it like that though. Not bad turning radius at high speeds. If this speedometer is accurate, that's like 160. I don't think it is accurate, to be honest, but if it is, that's insane. And it's a lot better than I thought. And it kind of sounded like it could go even higher, too, which is crazy. Alright, that looks like it's about, or sounds like it's about as high as it'll go, I guess. So we'll get the brake check from this square. That was the regular brake. So from right around here-ish. Which, from there to like, where was it? Back there somewhere. That's not bad. But like you can hear that it's kind of got, I don't know if this one has handling flags or if it's just built weird, built different. But it's an interesting car. It's not one of my favorite cars. I don't drive it all too often, but I do drive it here and there once in a while. I like to try and drive all my cars once in a while, so. But yeah, if that speedometer is actually correct, that's incredible. I guess I could have gotten the e-brake right there. Parking brake, whatever it is, I don't know. I guess it would be a parking brake. Alright, this will be that brake then. So yeah, that sounds like it wants to go faster, but it sounds like it isn't. So right there, wow. Do we count that as tampering with the results? I don't want to, but I mean, I guess we can do it quick enough that it'll be fine. We can do the test all over again. But I mean, it goes in the dirt, so I mean, I guess it's not on the blacktop anymore, the asphalt, so I guess kind of it is tampering with the results a little bit. But it's okay, we can do it again. hit the brake again on the other side. This is all stock, remember, so stock brake, or upgraded stock brake, upgraded brakes, engine. I believe the suspension doesn't change, but we'll get the e-brake from this yellow line. Wow, okay. It has a mono wiper, which it's interesting that it stays in the middle of the thing, but I guess that's better for, I guess it's better aerodynamically to have it right in the middle. I guess it's not gonna, I guess if it was to one side, it would kind of, not only would it create a little bit of resistance and drag, but it would probably, at high speeds, it would likely break the wiper itself, so I guess that makes sense. A lot of hypercars, especially these days, have a mono wiper right in the middle, like the Koenigsegg's and stuff, so because they got that the windshield that, like, yeah, they got that design where, like, the windshield kind of wraps around the front of the car, kind of. So bring this in here real quick, show you what I personally have on this, and then I'll obviously show the other one. So I do have race brakes, stock exhaust. There's your options though. Not bad. I just prefer the stock exhaust. I think I looked at these and was like, nah, it's gotta be stock, so. But obviously that's personal preference. Same with the hood. Looks pretty dirty, wow. The horn, pretty normal. Lights, like I said, I have xenons. I do not have the neon kit on. The plate is my plate. Respray, alright, I have classic black. It's gonna change most of the vehicle. Even the skirts. I might have primary, we'll have to see. The secondary color I have is also black. Classic black. I guess it's metallic black too. The crew emblem would go right there. Secondary color changes. Oh, okay. So, oh wow. That's the that's the shocks. That's pretty interesting. The suspension springs. The stripes, all the stitching. I guess it's not stripes. I guess it's just stitching. That's cool that it goes up the dash like that, or up the, yeah, that area. Oh, I was gonna say it looks like the logo changes too, but unfortunately not. Anything else on the exterior of the car change? Man, that diffuser is massive. Alright, so there's your color. This one will cost me, it'll not cost me anything, but it'll be a little over $1 million if I want to sell it, which I don't. So I do have the primary street skirt, so if you have the carbon one, it'll be that, and if you have the stock one, it'll be nothing. But if you have the primary one, that'll change with the primary color. I have the competition spoiler. There's all the options. I think the one on the podium comes with the stock spoiler. No, it comes with no spoiler. Which, it's not the first time that Rockstar have done that. They've, like, completely removed the spoiler from a vehicle, but still kept, like, those fins. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the look, and it's like, you can't get it on any vehicle unless Rockstar does it, but some cars it's just weird. Like the Krieger is supposed to have fins as its stock spoiler, but it just has nothing there. So I don't know, that's just weird. But And then the RE7B, the Annis RE7B, that has like the frame, I guess, of the supports, but no actual wing. So I don't know. Rockstar's a little weird when it comes to that. There's your suspension. Doesn't change too much, but it does change a little bit. Basically scraping on the lower if we go any lower. Scraping on the ground if we go any lower. That's what I meant to say. But it looks good though. Transmission, turbo. You can hear the difference there. The wheels, like I said, are stock. Mine obviously are not stock because the stock ones are basically the same, but I wanted to color mine, so I put on the non-stock ones. I also did the chrome ones, the chromatic ones. Maybe I couldn't find them in here, or maybe I just thought the chromatic looks better. I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. They are black, of course. I do have stock tires and bulletproof tires because it was a... Oh yeah, this car is all blacked out, so black tire smoke too. But I probably bought this car in a time where I was like wanting to do donuts and like burnouts and all that kind of stuff, like constantly, to the point of the tire popping. So that's why I put bulletproof tires in all my cars at the time, all my new cars, the cars that I would do it with. And of course I do have the limo tint on the windows. So let's look again. Yeah, there is no rear visibility at all. No back window. That makes sense now that I look back here. It does have a roof scoop too, which I don't think I've ever noticed. Actually, I don't think it's a scoop. I think it's just... Actually, I think it's a scoop. It's just not textured. Good job, Rockstar. You done messed up with that. But whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the garage, pull the other one out. I might as well just come back in here real quick while I'm there. And then I'll take it out to LSIA and do the stock performance test. So this one... Oh nice, we got our... Oh, never mind. I guess just a lot of people left and joined while I was in there. I was gonna say we got a nice solo lobby to ourselves now. Alright, so this one is stored in here. It's been a while since you also have seen this garage, so I might as well show you what I've got. This is all like the lower end, high end cars, supercars. Like I've got the F1 car would be in here, the McLaren F1. No, yes, the stock McLaren F1 car would be in here, the GP1. But I forgot to save the game after winning that car, so it's not. But I do have the video evidence of me winning it, and like testing it and all that, and storing it in here. But anyways, I do have... This is my original Emirates, and I put it in here after I got the other one from the podium, because that one is more customized. It's got a livery on it. But yeah, these are all my cars. The GP1 is not podium. The P1 is not podium. This was not podium. That was podium. That was not podium. That was podium, but it was not this car. It was actually the regular Nero that I then upgraded to the custom variant. Everything else is stock, but I custom upgraded it because I have the stock Nero already. And I didn't want to, so I was like, you know what? I think they had a sale on the Benny's customizations or something. This XA21 is... I think this is mine. It's upgraded, and then these are both from podiums. The one from the podium, the XA21 from the podium, was orange, so it was like that color. But yeah, you guys haven't seen this in a while, so I just thought I'd show you. Alright, so here we are in the Nightclub Garage 3. Oh, this is what I was talking about with that. It's like that wrap-around windshield, kind of. Although this has the wiper down on the thing. Interesting. But the main attraction here is the Tyrant. That's what I was talking about with the spoiler stocks. But it's like, or the supports. But it's like, there's no spoiler. But it is what it is. The secondary color looks like it's orange, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's what it sounds like stock. The rims look stock, and they are stock. I highly doubt that Rockstar upgraded them. Alright, so I guess we'll head out to LSIA then. Or no, we're going to LSC first. Get that out of the way. That way I don't have to pay for any repairs that may be yeah, I don't have to pay to repair for any damage that may be caused while I'm out testing it. I can just bring it back into the garage. Speak of the devil. You can hear it, it doesn't sound nearly as good. That was that was weird, but alright. Let's head in here real quick. I don't know if I said it, but I do actually like this car. I don't drive it that often. I don't drive it very much, but I don't mind this car. So, from the podium, this will not make you any money. No armor, no brakes, no engine, stock exhaust, explosives now, hood stock, horn is stock, the lights are stock, the plate, that's all stock. The respray, Rockstar has put a matte ice white. That's actually interesting. Alright. They have also put a classic yellow. Oh, okay. I thought that was orange, I guess not. Alright, a classic yellow then. Rockstar have put on. The skirts are stock. The spoiler is stock, but it's also non-existent. Weird. Suspension is stock. Transmission is stock. Turbo doesn't exist. The wheels are stock. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm guessing if you put on the synthetic Z, that changes the color. But obviously the wheels are colored white, so even if you change them, they're still going to be white. We just can't change them. Only Rockstar can do that, apparently. So this is the whited out car. If that makes any sense. Alright, that's about it, I guess. Wow, that was really fast. I was just kind of blowing through that. I didn't even realize that it doesn't take that long. Alright, let's head to LSIA then. I don't know if I said it, but you can kind of hear that it just isn't as fast. It doesn't sound as fast because it's not upgraded. So it makes sense, but people are going to see this car and be like, how do you not have a spoiler? And it'll just be like, Rockstar, man. Classic Rockstar. But like I said, it's not the first time that they've kept it, but it's not the first time that they've kept the spoiler stock, but like removed the spoiler deck. So I don't know. This is like the third car that I can think of that they've done that for. I don't know if it's like a weird glitch or like Rockstar literally like broke the car. I don't know, but if it was dark out, I'd show you what these look like stock, the headlights, but it's not dark out. I mean, really, how much different can it be? It's just not as blue. It's more of the white color. Let's see if we can get a decent speed. So starting now, decent speed, decent 0 to 60. It doesn't sound like it's gonna get as fast. I mean, that right there is 120. I think we got up to what, 160 in the other car? It's barely gonna hit 140, if at all. It wants to. There's 140. 140 looks about as fast as it's gonna go. That was atrocious. So it's a 20-mile-an-hour difference from stock versus upgraded for this vehicle, the Tyrant, the Apollo IE, Apollo Aero mix with a little bit of Ford GT. Alright, we'll get the regular brake from this upcoming yellow line, straight one right there. It would help if I let go of the acceleration. So we're going to try that again. Come get it on the other side. We might... no, never mind. I was going to say we might be able to just stay on this side and do it. Well, we might be. Alright, so from the tip of these squares, the end of the squares, I should say, not the tip of the squares. Not bad. So from right there to, or from to right there, from right about here-ish. That is quite the distance for a supercar. I mean, I guess it's the e-brake, so it just kind of locks it up, whereas regular brakes would just squeeze the rotors and yeah, kind of like a bike brake, you know, like you've got like the when you've got the, oh, what's it called? It's been so long since I rode a bike, but you know, they've got the front brake and you squeeze that thing on the handle and that squeezes the tire and the wheels, or it squeezes the wheel and it still spins obviously, but it doesn't stop right away, but it slows it down, which that's what brakes are supposed to do, whereas the e-brake just kind of stops everything all at once. Alright, we'll get the regular brake then, speaking of which, from this yellow line right there, significantly better from there, or to there, from right there. That's weird. Just happened to look up and see the all on cost, if that's what it's called, just spinning around. It's crazy how big that plane is. The biggest plane, biggest purchasable plane in the game, and you can see it from so far away. Like, let me look on the map. Where'd he go? What the heck? Wait, what? I don't know where he went. That's kind of weird, actually. He didn't disappear, did he? Was that the Lauren guy? I'm making this my mission now. Where the heck did that guy go? I don't think he just disappeared. Maybe he went off the radar. I don't think he did, though. It didn't say he died. Right? No, I don't see it anywhere. Huh. That's very strange, but... Oh, he must have gone off the radar. I think that plane can do that if you go up high enough or something. But anyways, that was a little weird. Oh, now he died. Anyways, it's crazy seeing that plane from so far away because it's so massive. It's extra large. The only plane, purchasable plane that you can store in your hangar that's extra large. Obviously, these planes are a little big. These passenger planes. And then... the cargo plane, which I think that's only in story mode, and obviously mods. That's extremely large. The blimp I wouldn't count as plane. It is pretty large, but it's not a plane. I guess this is it then. I guess this is the end of the video. So we'll head back into the Nightclub Garage 3. And we'll sign out. Alright, so there you go. The Overflod Tyrant. Based on the 2 Apollo cars. That's funny. There's only 2 Apollo cars, and Rockstar decided to base a car off both of them combined. I mean, I'm not judging or blaming them. Obviously, it can't be like one specific car. But it's just kind of funny that they combined the 2 cars to make one. Instead of having, I don't know, like... Well, with the Entity, that one's based on the... I don't know if it's the 1-to-1 or the Agera RS, I mean... Or the Agera R, or Agera in general. I mean, the RS and the 1-to-1, if you get the megawatt package... which is, I think it's the same engine used in the 1-to-1. I mean, they're basically the same car if you do that. So, but they have this, and they have that, I guess, and then they have the, I think that's the XR or XXR, and then they have the XF. They're both pretty old vehicles at this point. So is the Tyrant. That's $2.5 million if you want to buy it. No, yeah. The Entity XXR, and then the Entity XF, I believe is... It might be an original car, because I have that in story mode. I have on one of my characters the XF. There it is. Under $1 million, one of the original cars that just came out. They weren't overpriced. They were just normal cars. Like, if you had the Adder back in the day, that's only $1 million. But if you had that, that was like, you were king status at that point. But now there's cars that are over $3 million, and they do half as good. So. But the XF, I believe, is like the CCX or whatever, or that lineup. And then the XXR is the 1-to-1. So, but anyways, and there's other cars that are like that Aston Martin. I mean, there's much more Aston Martins than there is Apollo and Koenigsegg and, you know, Hennessy. I think this is the F5. But even that, the F5, actually, I think this is mostly based on the F5, but it does have some of the... Oh, what is it? The Venom... Is it just the Venom GT? No. I don't know. Whatever it is. I don't know. I can't think of it right now, but... I mean, I guess it does have both of those in there as well, so... But, anyways, there you go. If you enjoyed, subscribe, please, if you don't mind. Let's get to 600. Press the like button if you want. I guess with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Yeah. Alright. Sick.